and some of the elements which my fellow speakers are going to be talking about in detail. Now, according to NewYorkTimes.com, civic engagement is a name given to any process which involves working to make a difference in the civic life or community, and developing a combination of knowledge, skills, values, and motivation to make that difference. Now, in terms of student, what I understand by that is that any process, any contribution which we students can make to a society, which can bring such a change in society from which everyone who is a part of the society can benefit, which is for the general welfare of the society. Now, the categories of civic engagement. Civic engagement can be broadly categorized into three classes: the civic aspect, the electoral aspect, and political voice. Under the civic aspect come the elements that may be most familiar to you people. They involve community service, like working with charity organizations. They involve community problem solving, like the relief effort we had after the earthquake in Pakistan in 2005. Participation in fundraising for charity, for relief efforts, or for other purposes, and awareness programs. Subconsciously of the fact that there has been an earthquake and there are restless villages, people in shelterless, homeless, they don't have anything to eat. There's like no tolerance, crime rate is going up, tolerance rate is going down. We all are aware of these facts. But the awareness I'm going to talk about is the responsibility as a student, as youth, as the future of a country we should feel and burden ourselves with. So, I'm going to talk about the platforms that students are working to create awareness in countries from different points. So, Seeds of Peace. How many of you know about Seeds of Peace? Okay, relatively few ones. So, Seeds of Peace was founded in 1993. The main idea of Seeds of Peace is they bring youth from different conflict countries to actually work on, talk on issues, and to respect each other's ideas and the different ideas of each other. So, like the students from Pakistan and India, Palestine, Israel, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, America, all get together and actually start to respect each other's opinions and tolerate each other. I'm going to give you an example of a Pakistani student, Sidra Najami, who went to Seed of Peace in 2005 and she started bachelor's. She was sharing the room with an Indian lady from Bombay, and they both had developed this uncanny friendship with each other. Now, when Sidra got back to Pakistan, she had all this compassion, tolerance of ideas about the Indians, that they're not our enemies actually. So she started this awareness program by the name of Seed of Peace of Pakistan. And now when she started this awareness program, she came up with the idea of how can we actually solve this problem. She immediately went to her friends, the closer friends. She started talking with them about how Indians are not all bad, that we can be their friends, we can actually develop ideas and be really supportive to them. But now this is an example that what students are going to do and are going on an international organization. Now I'm going to tell you about Aware 89. This is a local example of our society. How many of you listen to City FM 89? Okay, anybody knows Aware 89? Okay, fine. Aware 89. Aware 89 is a program run on City FM 89 by students.
It's about informing you what it is happening in consumer politics in actual opinion. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk is student voice. Actually, students have exclusive identity, opposition and common people are always on the street protecting their rights and all that. But when students get on the street, they have something extremely different. Okay, and when they get on the street, there are news all over the news channels. Okay, so. Definitely media. Okay. So to get your voice across, you need a media. Okay. So choosing a media is very necessary. Recently, I met up with the president of SAD Assembly, the president of Student Action Committee. He told me after the media blackout, after the invocation of emergency, there was a total media blackout. So why they created a blog? They created the online blog, the emergency times. The reason was that they sort of get collective news from different news agencies and put somewhere so that people can access real-time news. And moving on, we have youth organizing actually, mobile SMS, etc. Because nowadays youth are more organized, more educated, and they know what is the risk factor. I mean, in the first initial days, their faculty members and students were caught up and get into jail. But then moving on, they become extremely sensitive and they organize like mobile SMS. They have good leader training and guidance to that. And also, very good example, Sadathi and the chief guy told me that he gets SMS from a policeman that I'm going to kill you in next 4 days if you not stop me. Okay, and the faculty. Yeah.
Let me conclude. We are the future of our society. We as students, we need to create an awareness. We need to bring a change. We have seen the history. Students have created a change. They have brought revolutions. And we as students, after analyzing the situation in Pakistan, we need to do something. We need to make it.
I think there's a presentation I have to do this in English.
Once we have created the society around us, which is motivated enough to bring a change, then you can move on to the other people as well. Eventually, the goal is to reach the illiterate masses. Like I've given the examples of revolutions from history. The revolutions don't happen from the very exclusive class or the educated class. The thing that happens in revolution is ordinary people from the streets that are majorly illiterate. They come out and they create the whole change. So the eventual target is in